reception of water in the gym. Thank you for attending Valley Regional's Dig Pink event this evening. Be sure to check out the silent auction, bake sale, t-shirt sale, and 50-50 raffle. There will be a serving contest between games 2 and 3 for the opportunity to win a door prize. You'll have to sign up in the lobby, and it's $1 per try. Don't miss your chance to win. All proceeds from today's event go to the Side Out Foundation. Please be aware that the use of any tobacco or nicotine products, including electronic cigarettes, is not allowed anywhere on school grounds. The consumption of alcohol and drug use is also prohibited. Be sure to tell friends and family who aren't able to attend today's match that they can tune into Valley TV Live on the YouTube channel to see all the action. That's Valley TV Live. And now for the starting lineups. For the Huskies, senior, number 19, Charlotte Davenport. Senior, number 2, Maggie Mahoney. Junior, number 9, Rachel Pellegrini. Senior, number 17, Lauren Keever. Junior, number 24, Alex Kelly. Senior, co-captain, number 10, Sarah Keever. And senior, co-captain, number 33, Emma Iovine. And now for your Valley Regional Warriors. Junior, number 3, Jamie Owen. Junior, number 4, Alina Crosby. Junior, number 5, Ava Boyles. Senior, number 6, Madden Riley. Junior, number 15, Emma Counter. Co-captain, senior, number 2, Mackenzie Naviser. And co-captain, senior, number 40, Carly Kurla. And now, everyone would please rise and kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, sports fans, and thank you for tuning in tonight to Valley TV for this Shoreline Conference volleyball contest between your Valley Regional Warriors and the visiting Huskies of Morgan High School. This is Brad Pittman calling the game for you here tonight on Dig Pink Night, always kind of a celebratory night in volleyball here at Valley Regional. We're excited for some high-spirited action this evening between two teams, both looking to kind of take a step forward into the the rankings, maybe we'll call them the middle rankings of the Shoreline Conference. Both teams having beaten the same two other teams who are beneath them in the standings, but unable to amass any other wins against Shoreline competition. Valley coming in at 2 wins, and Morgan in possession of 3 wins, the third win coming against New London in an out-of-conference matchup to start the season. So we'll get things going here with the serve going to Valley Regional. Alina Crosby will get things going. Emma Counter, the libero, has checked in for Valley. Emma Iovine, the libero for Morgan, is checked in on their side. And here comes the serve. It's a good one right at the libero. And it's coming to the right side. Ooh, but kind of whiffed on there by Charlotte Davenport. And point goes over to Valley. Up and over, and that one's going to come over the net. Jamie Pullen says nothing doing. Sends it right back at the Morgan side. They can't handle it. Nicely played by Jamie. Good reaction. And Alina keeps the serve. Valley taking the early 2-0 lead in game 1. Here it comes to Iovine again over the net. And again, return to sender. This time I believe it's Madden Riley on the little block there. She says, thank you very much. I'll take that. Another good serve from Alina to Iovine. Here comes to the right side again. And they pushed across this time, and Emma Counter able to catch it. Here comes to Jamie on the outside. Great hit. That one goes into the net. And it's point to Valley. Nice job by Jamie Pullen. And it's an early 4-0 lead for Valley. Nice low, tight serve, and that one drops to the floor as an ace. Alina continues the service run. After a heartbreaker of a loss the other night in 5 games to Hale Ray, at Hale Ray, Valley really looking to turn things around. A 5-0 start, maybe just what the doctor ordered. That one's picked up over on the far sideline from here. I guess the near sideline from the cameras. Nice job digging out by Ava. Carly Kurla, nice hit from the right side. Cross court, just inside the line over there. And on the service continues for Alina Crosby, junior setter for Valley. Here comes the middle hitter. That one goes either into the net or blocked by Madden Riley, unsure, but either way, same result. It's 7-0 Valley, and Morgan coach Jessica Lynch has seen enough. She calls a timeout. And just like that, it's a nice early 7-0 lead for Valley. Looking pretty crisp so far. I'm reminded that, yes, indeed, it's a Valley rally. A term coined by super parent Lauren Conrad, longtime Valley supporter. This is she's out here supporting her third child, Chase Conrad, number 20 in pink for Valley tonight. We have Mitch Conrad, who's now in college, played football for 4 years here at Valley, and now Ben Conrad, who's a senior, playing football, and Chase, the sophomore. Great kids, one and all. A credit to their mom, Lauren, and their dad, Adam. Be sure to tune in to ICRV on Wednesdays. That's the internet radio show where Mitch Conrad has a sports talk show. He's majoring, I believe, in sports communication. All right, we're back in action here. We'll see if Morgan can turn this around. Oh, and they do on that one. A little bit of indecision on the Valley return there, and finds a good spot right in front of, well, a little farther in front of Alina, or else she probably would have gotten there. So it's 7-1, and Morgan will get their first crack at the serve. Nicely received by Ava Boyles. Here comes to the middle. Madden Riley. She, a little push hit there. Kind of a tip. Strong tip. found a great spot in the floor there. Pretty. Well done by Madden, and now Jamie Pullen moves back to serve. Jamie tonight wearing number 3. I say tonight, these jersey numbers are not the traditional ones for Valley, and they're pink. Emma Counter sends it up, and here comes Ava Boyles to swing. Dug up, and here it comes to the middle. Deep, handled by Jamie. Here comes Ava. Oh, she's swinging hard, and can't be handled in the back row by Charlotte Davenport. Ava Boyles with her first kill of the night on the outside there. Valley off to an excellent start at 9-1. Ooh, tough serve. Dug up. Coming across now. That one's in no man's land. Oh, careful there. That was a very, very tough serve, but it came up back across, and Valley ended up digging it out, but sending it up into the net where it's a tough spot for Madden Riley to go retrieve it. Here comes the serve. It's deep, and it's out. Good call. Madison Nevisor ducks under that one. I think I missed it. Madison must have checked in for Jamie Pullen. And now we see her sister Mackenzie Nevisor in for the first time as Madden Riley goes to the bench. Emma Counter now to serve. That running serve for her. Comes across. Back row hitting here. Bold choice. Almost got it down, but a little bit long. Valley reads it well, and the point goes to Valley. 11-2 now as Emma continues with the serve. And here it comes. Sent right side. Alina pops it up. Emma sends it across for Ava. What do we got there? Oh, I guess they decided that wasn't a block, but rather a fourth hit on Ava. So that one came off the net. She hit it again. I thought there might have been contact there, which I think validates it as a ball over the net, but I could be wrong about that. Again, another good pass from Ava. Carly's going to push it over, but that set was a little too tight to the net. She could not keep herself out from under there. And so the point goes to Morgan, trying to cut into this big early Valley lead. It's now 11-4. What do we got? Looks like the down ref is calling something there, but is it a point? I don't understand. It appears no point has been called or been given here, so not sure what that was. All right, here comes the serve. Oh, coming in low and hot, and Ava can't quite pull it up. And oh no, they did give the point. Now it's 11-6, so that wasn't a double service point, but I don't know. Must have been some sort of foot fault there. It looks like she was pointing in the direction of Alina Crosby there. Handled by Emma, tough spot, but Alina's going to send it over, and the free ball comes to Morgan. Set outside now. Good job by Emma. Here comes to middle. Mackenzie Nevisor. Oh, good dig there by Davenport. Pushed over this time. Whoops, that went the wrong way. Here comes Emma. She's got it back, and Mackenzie will send it over safely. Coming to the outside. Tip. Alina's there. Here comes to Ava. She tips it. Is it going to stay in? They hit it up, so it doesn't matter. And it's in the middle. Here comes Emma. Coming outside to Ava now. Smack. Yes, indeed. Well struck by the junior outside hitter, Ava Boyles. She puts a good charge into that one, and the back line of Morgan can't handle it. And senior captain, left-handed right side hitter, Carly Kurla steps to the serve. Ooh, she thumped it, and it's about 3-4 feet long. And so the ball goes back to Morgan. With the lead, Valley 12, Morgan 7. Lauren Keever serves it. Comes to Carly. Emma gets there. Carly wanted to play that one aggressive. Maybe wants a do-over on that one. She ended up sending it right in the middle of the net. Keever will keep the serve. We have 2 Keevers on this team. Both seniors. Maybe we have some twins here. Anyway, that was an ace from Lauren Keever. And Coach Scott wants to talk things over. She doesn't like seeing this lead evaporate. It was once 9-1. Now it's 12-9. So Valley's still in control, but not quite so in control as they were 10 minutes ago. Well, again, the place is decked out in pink. Valley is continuing its annual tradition of supporting the Side Out Foundation for Breast Cancer Research. They've done great work, raising a lot of money over the years. And they got the shirts, they got the bake sale happening. There's a 50-50 raffle going on today. We've got raffle prizes. Hoping to raise lots of money for a great cause. And of course, as always, bring the spirit here to Valley Regional. All right, well, we're back in action again. Lauren Keever continuing with the serve. Comes to Carly Curlow. That one goes up. Emma gets to it. Madison the visor with a nice punch over the top from the back row. Here comes a free ball. Comes to Emma. This one's going to Ava Boyles on the outside. Look out. Yes, indeed. Another kill for Ava Boyles. She's off to a good hot start here. Madison the visor will check out as Jamie Pullen approaches the front row. And looks like Ava Boyles will go to the bench with Mahi Shah, the senior, checking in to serve and maybe man some back row defense while Ava gets a breather. It's good. Well, looks like that didn't go over anyway, but they called a carry on that third hit. Incidentally, it looks like the other Keever here is number 10, Sarah Keever. She is the setter and one of the captains, along with libero Emma Iovine. Mahi Shah now to the serve. Another good one. Oh, touched on the way down. I think they thought it might be out. Decided it was in at the last moment, but it was a little too late to react. And nice work here by Valley to reestablish a little cushion. They've got a 15-9 lead now. Mahi continuing with the serve. She steps into it. Nice one. And Sarah Keever unable to redirect that one. Looks like it might have been a carry. I don't know if they called that or called it down. And either way, it's Valley Point, and Mahi Shah continues the service run here. That one's deep, but right on the line. Nicely done, the ace for Mahi Shah. Looks like we have some folks working the flags today, which is not something we've had regularly, and we have seen quite a few questionable calls this season so far. Nice to see the flags there. Short one this time. Oh, that one goes sideways, but is pulled up. All right, here comes to Mackenzie Naviser. She taps it over. It's dug out, coming to the middle now. Nicely dug by Mahi Shah. Here comes Jamie. Oh, good block at the net. Not sure if it was the setter, Keever, or maybe perhaps Alex Kelly, the 6-footer, middle hitter, who's stepping back to the serve now. We could use one of those on Valley, a 6-footer. That'd be handy. Good hard serve, but it's handled by Emma. Here comes Jamie to hit. She sends it long, and they can't handle it. Might have been out if she'd let it go, but Francesca Tino makes the judgment call, gets her hands up on it, but can't handle it. And now senior co-captain, middle hitter today, Mackenzie Naviser, steps to the serve. And it's a good one, right into the middle. Looks like a free one coming for Valley. Mahi gets that one into the air. Here comes a set from Alina Crosby to Jamie. Ooh, mistimed her hit. Goes into the net. Score goes to 18-11 in favor of your Valley Warriors. Number 9, Rachel Pellegrini checks in for Morgan. Oh, nice effort by Emma Counter and Alina Crosby to get that wayward pass to find its way over the net, but they both got a hand on it, but neither could really put it in a direction that was going to work. That's a bomb, but it's just a couple feet wide and out of bounds. Right at our camera person over there, Julie Hartman, I believe. And now we're back to Alina Crosby at the serve. Score 18-12. What do we got? I think we got, I'm not sure what the call was there, but it's Morgan point. I feel like the scoreboard maybe hasn't been updated in a while. Coming backside to Carly. Outside hitter. Lauren Keever unable to send that one over. Pushes it into the net, and yeah, I was right. So it said 18-12 before, now it says 20-13. So we updated, both Valley and Morgan got points, and then Valley won this point. So it's 20-13. Jamie Pullen stepping up to serve. Ava Boyle's now in the front row, so Mahi Shah goes to the bench. Nice job by Shah on it. Ace. Jamie Pullen. Nice hard serve coming out in low over the net. Charlotte Davenport unable to handle it, and Valley inches closer to that game one victory they're looking for here with a 21-13 lead. That one's deep and out. Whoop. Looks like the flag might have pointed down, but I think the up official saw that ball as out. I certainly saw it as out, so I think the correct call has been made. Here comes Madison DeViser in to replace Pullen, and the serve is into the net. So Valley gets it right back, and it's now 22-14 in Valley's favor. Time for Madden Riley to take a break and Mackenzie DeViser to work the middle. Good serve from Emma Counter. That goes off the arms of Charlotte Davenport into the floor. A little bit mishandled on the receive, and Valley is closing in on a game one victory here with a commanding 9-point lead at 23-14. Here's the serve from Emma. It's a good one. Good pass to Keever, going to the middle. Nice dig by Emma Counter there. And she'll hit the free ball over. Set comes to the middle. It's deflected at the net nicely by Mackenzie DeViser, but Alex Kelly able to get the kill. It goes to the floor right in the middle of the Valley Warrior defense line. And so Morgan will get a shot to try to chip into this Valley lead. That one goes into the net, though. Rachel Pellegrini unable to send it over, and now Carly Kurla is serving for the win in game one. The senior captain wearing number 40 today. Good serve. Passed up nicely. Here comes to the middle. And that one is long. And that means game one goes to your Valley Warriors. Nice big thick margin at 25-15. Coach Scott has to like that after a tough defeat the other night at Hale Ray. Valley was in command in game 5, having 11-6 margin in their favor. And of course, in game 5, you only need to get 15. Lost it in devastating fashion by 2 points to the Noises, who are incidentally one of the top teams in the conference with only one loss so far. Valley's had that kind of season. They've been knocking on the door against great competition throughout. I mean, they've only been thoroughly beaten a couple of times this year, and maybe 3, but 2 of those are against big ECC conference schools, and we don't necessarily expect a smaller school like Valley to be able to compete with schools of that size. Credit to Coach Scott. She's looking to challenge and push her girls to achieve at a high level and play up when they're out of conference, which is great. Coach Scott speaking with a down official right now. Not sure what they're talking about at the moment, but a couple of personnel changes I've picked up on this evening. One is that it looks like Jamie Pullen, who has spent most of her season hitting in the middle, has moved to the outside. Mackenzie Naviser, who spent most of her season hitting in the outside, has moved to the middle. Coach Scott likely looking to try to get Jamie more opportunities to hit, which usually the outside hitter gets. And we'll see how it works. We're Valley's been looking for a winning formula. It's been a little bit elusive. A lot of really competitive games, lots of great efforts put on by the Valley girls. Not that many wins to show for it yet. But it feels like they're right at the doorstep, and Coach Scott thought maybe she could make a couple things happen with some personnel adjustments. Well, we'll take a little pause here, give the voice a rest. We've got about a minute left in this timeout. Back to you shortly. Valley's up 1-0. All right, both teams take the floor. Valley featuring its new standard lineup. Emma Counter checking in at libero, replacing Mackenzie Naviser to start. And Morgan will start with the serve this time. Senior Charlotte Davenport will get a crack at the Warriors. Here comes the jump serve. Emma's able to receive it and send it outside to Jamie. Wow, nice strong hit from Jamie Pullen on the outside. Coach Scott's decision-making rewarded on that particular play. Jamie looked great swinging from the outside there. And now Alina Crosby will serve for Valley. Ooh, that's deep and just out. About 2 feet long for Alina. A rare service error for her. She's likely Valley's most consistent server, though I can't quote the stats. And here comes number 2, Maggie Mahoney, another senior from Oregon, serving. Emma gets that one up. Here comes left side for Carly. That's dug out nicely by Davenport. Looks like a double hit on the set there for Morgan. Valley gets the side out, and Jamie Pullen goes back to serve. Nice, another ace for Jamie. Coming in hot and low, Rachel Pellegrini, the junior, unable to receive successfully. And Jamie will keep the serve. Valley takes the early 3-1 lead. Here she goes. What do we got? Looks like the same kind of call that was assessed against Valley earlier. Some kind of foot fault or something, I think. Well, I don't know. My understanding is that back row can't come forward, but front row can come back. The down ref is explaining the ruling over there to Morgan. I don't know. I'll have to ask Coach Scott. But it's point to Valley. Here comes a serve from Jamie Pullen. Another good hard serve coming in low. Set back row. Oh, good hit from there. Alina with the bump set. Emma takes the safe hit over. Here comes the set across court. Another safe one. Whoops, going the wrong way. Emma gets to it though. And yeah, nicely done by Madden Riley. She gets over there. Ava blocks the attempt there. Where's that one end up? Oh, it looks like it must have gone in or was touched. Yeah, it was touched by Valley on the way to the floor. And I don't know whether it landed in or out, but doesn't matter, it landed. So Morgan takes the serve back. Madison, the visor, checks in. Jamie Pullen takes a seat. And here comes Rachel Pellegrini with the serve. It's a good one. Madison gets to that one, and Ava will send the safe ball across and deep. He's set to the middle. Out. Sure enough. Sometimes I call out even before it's been called out. I think maybe I'm trying to help the team. That's probably not what the announcer's supposed to do. My apologies to the Husky fans watching. So here's Emma Counter for the serve. It's across. Keever sets it up. That's one pushed right back at Morgan. And then second hit. Here comes Ava. Boom. Wow. Good dig, but it ends up in the net where no one from Morgan can do anything with it. Wow. I think that probably goes as a kill for Ava, and it should. She smacked it hard, and although, you got to give credit for getting hands on that ball and making it playable, ultimately they couldn't do anything with it at the net. Here comes the set. Come from the middle hitter this time. Hit across. Ava with a roll, but not quite enough on it. And Morgan gets the ball back for a serve at 6-3 Valley here in game two. Valley with a commanding 25-15 win in game one, looking to extend their lead here. So here is Lauren Keever. She sends it into the net. And it's side out for Valley. Carly Kurla will serve. Comes to the right or outside there. Pushed across. Here comes Mackenzie Naviser. That one caught straight up in the air. Looked like a little bit of miscommunication. Excuse me. It was passed straight up, and I guess it was sort of between a bunch of different Morgan players, and nobody took charge till it was too late. It's 8-3 Valley. Carly continuing with the serve. Another good hard serve. Oh, that one hits up off the ceiling. Not too hard, though, and it was handled. Madison Deviser with a good job on that. Yep. So Mackenzie went with a tip, and the 6-footer there, Alex Kelly, she got a hand on it, but she held on a little too long. Referee calls a carry. Valley opening up another nice lead, 9-3 in game two. Great serve from Carly Kurla. Coming outside. Ooh, miss hit there by Davenport. And Valley continues on this streak. Morgan coach Jessica Lynch has seen enough. Calls the timeout. With the lead, Valley Regional 10. The Morgan Huskies 3. Warriors in a good groove so far. They've had a couple of little stretches where, maybe a few points went the other way, but in general, Morgan's had a hard time stringing points together. They've gotten some side outs, obviously, but have not won a ton of their own service points. And, Valley has some experience doing that earlier in the season where they were struggling to hit serves, to land serves inbounds. And, the best you can do when you don't get points on your serve is to go 50-50. And that's assuming you go perfect when it's the other team's serve. So that doesn't usually happen. Valley will take nothing for granted, though. They've been to the mat many times this year, and the wins have not come easily. They've had to fight tooth and nail. They've lost 4 games by 3-2. Another good serve from Carly Kurla. That one's kind of misdirected, but good job by Morgan to straighten it out. Whoa, Ava Boyles. Nice hard hit right down the line, but just outside of it. And the serve goes over to Morgan. Alex Kelly will send it over. Ooh, spoke too soon. She sent it into the net. And that's kind of what I was talking about. Valley had a match like that where they needed those crucial serves to go over and couldn't get it at sometimes. It's Mahi Shah's chance to serve again as Ava Boyles goes to the bench. Done hitting for a little while. Good serve from Mahi. Coming to the middle. Dug up by Mahi Shah. And here's Mackenzie Naviser popping it over. Here comes the server Kiever. Oh, good hit. Nice job by middle hitter Maggie Mahoney on that one. And here's the setter, senior captain Sarah Kiever, going to serve. You can hear one of the Morgan fans saying, "Sarah, get it in." I guess they're getting a little frustrated with the missed serves. Here comes outside to Jamie. Good hit. It's tipped at the net, and third hit, unable to get it over. Great job again hitting outside by Jamie Pullen. Morgan did good work to keep that ball in play, but unable to do anything with it ultimately. Mackenzie Naviser serves after the Valley side out. Whoops! Madden Riley had the right idea. That one, first ball came over the net. She took a swing at it. Not quite the right angle. Valley now with the score doubled up 12-6. And Charlotte Davenport to the serve. The jump serve comes up and over. Coming outside, Jamie with the tip. What do we got? We got a carry. The tip is not clean, I guess. A little too much time in contact with that ball for pulling. Davenport will serve again. Here's some points strung together again for Morgan. It's been a while. Nice job by Emma Counter to straighten that ball out. Pushed over on second hit by the setter Kiever. Here comes outside to Jamie. She smacks it down on into the floor. Inbounds this time. Just inside the line. Jamie Pullen doing great work at outside tonight. Another personnel adjustment, this substitution pattern here with Mahi Shah playing some back row. Mahi's been patiently waiting for her opportunity and getting it tonight, and so far doing well with it. Back row swing. That is, what's the flag say? I guess it's out. Yeah, she didn't gesture, but the referee eyeballed it and said, yes, out. Alina Crosby now to serve. Short serve is received. Here comes to the right side. Nice left hand hit there by number 2, Maggie Mahoney. She's got a couple of good kills lately. And she is rewarded with the serve opportunity now. (14-8) now in favor of Valley. The senior Mulaney now to serve. What do we got? Same call. I don't know what on earth is going on. I've never seen this before, but it's now 3 times, once against Morgan, twice against Valley. But as soon as the ball is served, the whistle is blown by the down official. You see something that is apparently a violation. Here comes Jamie Pullen. Good hit. It's blocked at the net. Good job, but goes out of bounds off the block, and the point goes to Valley. Another kill for Jamie Pullen. Jamie's back to the serve. Mahi Shah, job well done, goes to the bench, and here comes Ava Boyles to hit outside. Madden Riley also in the game. I guess that's not new, is it? Oh, great serve for Jamie. Right, just over the net. Here comes back row into the net. Mahoney unable to send that one over, and it's Point Valley. Serve comes to Jamie again. Ooh, a little floater this time. Pushed over by the setter. Middle hit for Madden, and it's deep and in. Good job by Madden Riley. She didn't hit it hard, but she hit it where they weren't, and it made him question. Coach Scott, seeing what I'm seeing, I think the scoreboard is off, and Valley has been shorted 1 point. There it is. It has been awarded on the scoreboard, and it's now 17-9 in Valley's favor. Jamie Pullen continuing to serve. Deep and long. Yep, that one's out. So Jamie checks out after a nice little service run. Madison Deviser, the sophomore, comes in and will man the back row for Jamie. Here's a serve from Rachel Pellegrini, kind of a floater. That one comes left side to Carly. She's swinging hard. Nicely done by Pellegrini to dig it out. Kelly with the hit. Here comes the net to the outside, blocked. Able to be scooped up by Valley. Oh! That was behind the ref from me, but I think it might have been Alina Crosby trying to send that one over, but it went into the net. And Morgan keeps the serve. Pellegrini serving, trying to close this 6-point deficit. Valley up 17-11. Oh, that's not going to help. Goes into the net, and Valley reclaims the serve and a 7-point lead. Valley in the lead game-wise, too. They're up 1-0 against this Morgan team. Emma Counter, the Valley libero, will serve. Oh, that one goes off the I-beam up in the ceiling and redirects in just such a way as to confound the Morgan players on the floor, and it's a Valley point. The ceiling robs Morgan of the opportunity right there. Here's Emma Counter. That one's right at the net. Jamie hits it. Nice try by the Morgan team to get there. Kelly got a hand on it. Keever got the little pancake, but it just didn't quite get enough bounce off the back of her hand. Nice job just to get under that ball, but no luck. And it's 2011 Valley with Emma with the serve. Bump, serve, oop. Nope. Nice job by Mackenzie Neviser. She saw it coming and met it at the net, sent it down. And it's going to be a timeout. Valley now with a commanding 10-point lead at 21-11 here in game 2. Pretty crisp game so far for our Valley girls. We haven't seen a whole lot of missed serves, so that's a good thing. We haven't seen too many missed hits either. Some nice swinging from particularly Ava Boyles and Jamie Pullen from the outside. Good passing in general from the back row defense. Mahi Shah stepping in to the back row tonight and doing some good work there. Emma Counter, the usual steady hand at the libero position. Madison Deviser also doing good work in the back row for Jamie Pullen. Half the battle is keeping the errors at bay. put the ball in play, make the other team make a play. Maybe they'll make an error. And Valley is doing a pretty good job of doing that today. But long way to go in this one. And as I said, this team is a team that will have learned by now not to count their chickens before they hatch. There have been some tough losses taken, including against Coggins, in which Valley went up 2-0 but then lost in 5. Here comes the serve from Emma Counter. That one's short. Goes into the net, into the ground. And Lauren Keever, the senior, will get a chance for the serve. Lauren Keever and Sarah Keever, both seniors. Not aware if they're twins, sisters, cousins, but they have the last name in common. Lauren Keever's serve goes long, and it's Valley's serve once again. Carly Curla serving at 22-11. Looking to close this one out in a few points time here. That one is deep and in. Great serve. Whew. Living on the edge sometimes with Carly's serve. She does hit a strong serve. Carly is a softball for the Valley, softball catcher in the springtime, and has that strong arm that is reflected in that serve. It comes in like a bullet. Ooh, there it goes, that I-beam again. That hurts for Morgan, and right there, Valley takes the 24-12 lead, and Carly Curla is serving for game 2 right here. And here comes another bullet from Carly. Scooped up on the set by Sarah Keever. Here's the pass from Emma Counter. It's coming to the middle. Yeah, Mackenzie Nevisor had to charge forward to get to that ball and couldn't put on the brakes in time to stay out from under the net. But the task ahead is a daunting one for Morgan. Alex Kelly serving, facing an 11-point deficit in game point for Valley. That one punched up in the air. Madison Deviser pushes across in the back row. Here comes the middle hit. Kind of miss-hit. Coming outside, Ava gets a chance. Good hit. Oh, well dug out by Ava on the block. Oh, nice by Madison Deviser, back row swing. Here comes to Pellegrini. Good job. Pretty good crisp play on both sides. Particularly, you got to give credit for the dig on a really good hard swing by Ava Boyles. Likewise, Ava reacting quickly to get a hand on the block, or excuse me, was it a dig or a block? I'm forgetting now. Well, while I've been busy yakking, point 25 just occurred on a long serve. The story of that game has to be at least partly the failure of the Morgan servers to put the ball in play, and so they couldn't really string points together and get any real momentum going. And so Valley takes a 2-0 lead here against the Huskies. And longer break than usual between games 2 and 3 so we can attend to some of these Dig Pink festivities today. I think there will be some raffle prizes given out during this break. And I think also I heard a serving contest. That should be fun. So why don't I step aside and let Mrs. Holmes have the mic to herself during this break between games 2 and 3. Valley with a 2-0 lead. All right, we're back. That was some fun service competition action there. I was tempted to throw my hat in the ring, but I guess maybe I was too intimidated. Also, I was eating a slice of pizza and the most delicious Rice Krispie treat in support of the cause here today for Dig Pink and the Side Out Foundation. All right. Valley looking for their first clean sweep of the season. Now, wait a second. Is that correct? I forget. I think it is. I think they went 3-1 twice against Old Lyman North Branford. Anyway, we're back in action here. Jamie Pullen, great hit. That one's up into the ceiling, and trouble for Morgan. Morgan with that brand new facility down in Clinton, and just a gorgeous high school and a fantastic gym. And I'll bet you they don't have to deal with a ceiling problem. They have a pretty nice high ceiling in there. This one unable to be guided across on third hit by Rachel Pellegrini. The set came pretty wide. She had to try to bump it over, and no luck. Lena Crosby continuing to serve. It's in. Ooh, that one bumped up by Iovine, the libero, but went straight up overhead. I don't think anyone wanted to step on her trying to go and get that one. So here comes the serve from Melina. That one comes across on first hit. Wow. Return to sender by Jamie Pullen. Good job to dig it out by Morgan, but then the second hit is a double hit. Always a pleasure to hear about some of the folks who are out there in YouTube land watching us as the serve comes across. And that one's long. And just like that, Valley's up 5-0. I'm told we have watchers in parts south and southwest today at the very least. We have Aunt Mary Lou, I believe her name was, back in Arizona watching again. Hello there, Mary Lou. As Jamie Pullen swings hard from the outside. Good job digging it out. Robbing Jamie of a kill here. This one's coming middle to Madden. She directs it over, and it's good for another point for Valley. In addition to Aunt Mary Lou, I'm told we have someone watching down in Georgia. That's wonderful. I'm guessing Ava Boyle's grandparents down in Florida are probably tuned in. They usually watch when we broadcast. Here comes the outside. Pellegrini hits, but it's long. And Valley continuing to apply the pressure early here in game 3. 7-0 lead. Alina Crosby on a great service run. 7 straight points. And here it comes. That one misdirected across court on the serve receive, and it's timeout Morgan. Jessica Lynch wants to talk things over with her team. Valley out to the early 8-0 lead. Yeah, if you're tuned in over there, keep the good vibes flowing. Let us know. Text a friend or family member you know to be in attendance here, and if I find out, I'll give you a little shout out. Thanks as always to our Valley TV crew. We've got Julie Hartman on one end camera. Lizzie Jackson-Cody on the center camera. I think I'm looking at Bryn Steevels over there on the far end camera. Back at the Nerve Center, I know Lily McCluskey was our director early on, but I think she had to leave early. And therefore, I believe Ellie Flynn is in charge now. Here we go, Alina for the serve. Oh, that one comes over. Met at the net by 2 Valley Warriors, and wow. Able to get that across. Jamie, though. Wow, another pancake. Oh, great job by Morgan. Boy, that's a great effort. Here comes Carly Curler with the hit. Oh, and it drops in. What a perfectly placed hit by Carly Kurla. Looked like it might go out, but man, she used every inch of that court there, all the way in the opposite corner. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Morgan makes an outstanding play to keep that ball alive on the pancake from the back row. Here comes to the middle. And finally, Morgan able to get that side out at 9-1. Rachel Pellegrini with the kill. Nice job by the middle hitter there. Charlotte Davenport goes back to the serve. I guess she's not a middle hitter. She's a right side hitter. All right, point goes to Morgan on that one. Davenport with the serve. The jump serve is good, and Jamie Pullen can't handle it. Deflects it on the way by. Probably would have been in. Looked like it was coming down just inside the line, or maybe even right on top of the line, but had to make an attempt at that one. And the Huskies have closed the gap to 9-3. Another good serve. Emma sends it wayward across towards the Valley bench. And Morgan's got a little something going here. They're not done yet. Davenport continuing a strong service run here. Putting the charge in the ball on these serves. That one comes across to Jamie. And again, mishandled there. Coach Scott kind of biding her time, looking for somebody to make a play here. Here comes from Davenport. Another good one. Ava hits it across and out. Just like that, 9-6. Well done by Davenport, and Coach Scott says, all right, that'll do. She calls the timeout. So Valley having a little trouble handling this serve. Charlotte Davenport taking a big bite out of that early 9-0 Valley lead. And now it's 9-6. Trying to even the score out and maybe then some, but we'll see what she can do as we move forward. One thing I noticed is the rotation's a little different. Jamie Pullen and Ava Boyles currently in the game at outside. So I'm thinking since Jamie just served, that means she has not subbed out. Madison Deviser has not subbed in. For now, coach is going to trust that alignment to work for her. We'll see what Valley can do with this tough serve from Charlotte Davenport. Well, that time the wall or the ceiling helps Valley. And a nice free ball sent deep by Madden Riley. And Morgan can't handle it. Valley, the beneficiaries there. Oh, excuse me, that's not how it was. Jamie hadn't served yet, so she hadn't gone back to serve. It was just that Ava hasn't gone, or didn't start the game out. I lost track. All right, coming to the middle, pushed over. Ava digs it out. Now it's coming backside to Carly. She tips it across, and valiant effort by Davenport to dig that ball, but it goes into the Morgan fan section to my right. Camera's left. And Jamie will keep the serve with the lead. Valley 11, Morgan 6. Another good serve for Jamie Pullen. Pushed over this time on second hit by Sarah Keever. Madden Riley pushes it across. Set to the right side. Pellegrini cross. Another free ball from Madden Riley. That one's coming over. Ava bumps it up. Coming back to her. Oh, nice hit, but it's dug out off a deflection at the net. Here it comes to Madden in the middle. Wow, great rally going on here for both teams. Alina can't quite handle that one. Someone had to lose that point. Too bad. And here's that substitution I had called incorrectly. Madison now checking in after Jamie Pullen finishes her serve. And Morgan gets it back with the score 11-7. Here's the serve from Maggie Mahoney. Good hard serves and topspin dropping down. Uh-oh, that's trouble. She get to it? No, not quite. The service receive went the wrong way, and then when Emma Counter got a hold of it, she couldn't send it forward. And now it's 11-8 in Valley's favor. Valley looking a little disjointed the last few minutes, and there's another point that goes the other way. Some bad service receiving, and credit to Morgan. They're serving well this game once they finally got the service. There is a good pass. Oh, good hard hit from Carly from a ways back. And another good placement. Pushed over, and look at that. It's 11-10. Morgan on a 10-2 run since the early 9-0 start for Valley. Good pass by Emma, and it's coming outside to Ava. She swings hard, and Morgan cannot handle it. Another kill for Ava Boyles. Well done there. She's able to stave off the complete comeback there. But credit to Morgan to close the gap from 9-0 to 11-10 in the matter of a few minutes. Some great serving by both Davenport and Mahoney. Emma Counter serves it across, and it's coming outside. That one goes into the net for Alex Kelly. And Valley will gladly take another point to add to their smaller lead now. All right, Morgan's student section has arrived and is making a little racket over there now. But to no avail on that point. It's an ace for Emma Counter. Charlotte Davenport unable to handle that one. And the lead is now 4. Another misdirected pass. Wait a second. Yeah, I thought that hit one of the members of the Morgan student section over there. I didn't hear a whistle, but nonetheless, it's 15-10. Valley keeps the serve. Students trying to distract. Not phasing Emma. Emma's been on a good service run here. Been very consistent with her serve lately. Uh-oh, that one's right at the net. Oh, good job at the net, but in the end, they can't send it over. Mackenzie Nevisor met that ball right at the net. He came back, but they were able to get a hand back on it, send it up, but misplayed on the third hit for Morgan. And it's just like that. It's 16-10, Valley's lead. Valley looking to close this thing out in 3 games. They've won its first 2 in pretty commanding fashion. Let's see what they do here. This one's right at the net. Scooped out. No good. The pass there went into no man's land up at the net. And we continue on the Valley run, courtesy of Emma Counter serving and a few misplays on the receiving end. Emma taps that left foot. And her running serve is again a good one. Comes to the middle. It's pushed across very nicely by Lauren Keever. And she finds a patch of floor that nobody's guarding for Valley, and at last Morgan reclaims the serve. But that Valley lead has grown to 17-11. Morgan needs to put some points on the board. That was a short one, and Emma Counter can't quite get there. Well located serve, the ace for Pellegrini. That one is deep and out. Costly for Morgan. Can't afford to give up too many more points that way with the lead expanding to 18-12. And I hear the JV girls going nuts for Emma Iovine. No, wait, that's not Emma Iovine. Excuse me. Tatum Petrellis, who just checked in. And then Valley misses on the serve. And here's Lauren Keever for the serve for Morgan. That one comes right at Carly Curla. Goes the wrong way with it. Madison Advisor gets it up in the air. Emma puts everything she can into it, but too far back. They take just about a perfect hit to get that one over. And the gap closes again. It's 18-14 Valley. Oh, nice job getting under that one. Oh, wow. Alina Crosby scoops that one out, and it's in. Madison Advisor making the judgment call there, and I thought it might have gone out too, but I think when it landed, it was right on the line, so tough 50-50 call. And tip our caps here to Morgan, who is scrapping their way back into this one. It was a 9-0 lead. They took it all the way back to 11-10. Fell down again to 17-11, I believe, and now it's back to 18-15, so they continue to claw back against these big Valley leads. They may be down, but they're not going down without a fight. Both of these teams looking for a morale boost and a big win in the conference. Only able to beat Old Lyme and North Brantford so far within the Shoreline Conference are Valley and Morgan. And so they're looking to add another to the list. So far, Valley in control, but Morgan making a push right now. We'll see what Lauren Keever has in store for the Warriors as she serves here with a score 18-15 in favor of Valley. Oh, that's trouble. Carly Curla unable to receive. And just like that, it's 18-16. Looks like substitution is going to be made. Carly Curla is going to take a seat, and Ella Pittman, the sophomore, will check in at right side hitter. Happens to be my daughter, so I enjoy that. Looks like maybe Ella changed the mojo a little bit. I don't know, can we credit her with that throwing off that serve? Probably not, huh? All right, here comes Mahi Shah in to serve for Valley. Nice easy serve across. Keever with a set outside. Oh, good job. Wow, a couple one-arm hits. Oh, man, what a shame. Emma gets a hand on it. Mackenzie Navai gets a hand on it. In the end, Jamie Pullen unable to do anything with it and sends it into the net. And so the serve stays with Morgan. Alex Kelly sends it into the net. The big middle hitter unable to make that one work. And Valley opens up the lead to 21-17. Emma Counter checks out. Navaiser back to serve. And it's an ace. Valley starting to close in now. They got a 21-17 lead here in game 3. They can smell it. Valley football team has made it into the gym down in one of the corners. They're cheering on the girls now. That one goes toward the net, but blocked at the net by Alina Crosby, but it comes down on her own side. And it's a side out for Morgan with the lead 21-18. Number 10, Sarah Keever, the setter and captain, serves. Madden just a delicate push across. It is met at the net, but it's sent into the net. And Valley closing in. It's 22-18. Carly Curla checks in. Ella Pittman checks back out. And here's Alina Crosby to serve. This is where we started with a 9-0 run for Valley. And again, the I-beams killing Morgan tonight. I'm not going to say the ceiling is the most valuable player tonight, but I think it's got 3 kills to its name. 23-18 Valley. And Morgan has called a timeout. Jessica Lynch wants to see if she can stem the tide here. She's running out of time for her girls to pull out the big comeback here in Game 3. Valley opening up this one with a 25-15 win in Game 1, 25-14 in Game 2. And this one a little tighter affair, although it didn't start out that way. Again, credit goes to the Morgan Huskies for a couple of big comebacks to close the gap in this one. They've got it down to 23-18 right now. It was 9-0. They came all the way back to 11-10. Then it was 17-11. They came back to, gosh, was it 19-17? Something like that. Anyway, Valley with a 5-point lead now. Serving, Alina Crosby, the junior setter. Valley can kind of smell it, trying to close in and finish this one off. Here's the serve from Alina. And there it is. It is dug out. Free ball coming, though. Comes to Emma Counter. She sends it outside to Jamie. Ooh, big hit, but it's a little bit too high. It goes out of bounds by a handful of feet. And Valley will have to earn another side out. It's 23-19 as Charlotte Davenport steps up to the serve for Morgan. The jump serve coming. She did a good job last time. See if she can get it going again. Emma catches that one. That one sent forward here. Oh, again, Jamie sending it long. Tough when that set comes from behind you to get the right angle on that one. And so it's 23-20. Morgan continuing to fight the good fight here. They're not going quietly into that good night. And Mahi Shah unable to handle that serve. Just like that, it's 23-21. Davenport again confounding the Valley defense with that serve. There's a serve from Davenport. This time Mahi gets under it. Madden Riley hits, and it goes out. There's the side out Valley was looking for. And now, Jamie Pullen, I believe. Yes, Jamie Pullen will serve for the game and the match. Valley up 24-21 in Game 3. Looking to close it out right here. Morgan will need to rattle off 3 straight points to avoid defeat. Ooh, oh my goodness. Well, Jamie doesn't look super happy with that serve, but it's good for the victory. You simply cannot return a serve like that. In the old days before rally scoring, that would be a point for Morgan. You couldn't touch the net in your serve back in those days. This one just sits up there, hangs up, gets just barely over the tape, and falls to the floor for the Game 3 and match win for Valley. Very happily goes on to win its 3rd match of the year. I have lost count of the number of matches they played all together, so I want to say it's probably something like 3-7, perhaps 3-8 on the season. They take a step forward in the Shoreline Conference too, as Morgan has only 2 wins there, so Valley is now ahead of Morgan, North Branford, and Old Lyme at the bottom end of the Shoreline Conference. Valley will take the wins however they can get them, and a 3-0 win, clean match tonight. Sounds like good news to me. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks to our Valley TV crew. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast on Dig Pink Night for Valley, supporting the Side Out Foundation. This is Brad Pittman saying good night. We'll see you next time.